Hi, this is Sushil from Quick Excel Tally with Sushil. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel Quick Excel Tally with Sushil. In this video, I'll be explaining you lesson number 6, and my lesson number 6 is actually about functions. You can download this sample file from my description. Now, when you talk about functions, there are different types of functions in Excel. My first function I'm going to talk about is your mathematical function. It is also called as your statistical function. My first function is about mathematical function is about count. As you can see, I've given you some data here like this, where I've given you some budgets and some values are given over here. And over here, I've written your check actually. It's an alphabet. And basically, I would like to count how many numbers are there. So Excel has given you a formula called as count. So you can write down the formula here, count, tab. So when you press tab, this bracket open comes. Select this range. That is from A16 to A25. Close the brackets, enter. So it is going to only count only the numbers. It is not counting this alphabet because it's an alphabet. It is not counting. So that is my first formula in mathematical function, that is called as count. My next formula is called as your count A. Now when you count A is nothing but it is going to count only your alphabets. If there's a space here, it is not going to count that space of yours. So if I write the formula here, count A, tab, bracket open, select this range. That is from A17 to A26. This is the range. Close the brackets, enter. So it's telling me 7. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is not counting this blank space of yours. That is about counting. My next thing is called as your count blank. Count blank is to count the blank spaces. So if I use this formula of yours called as count blank, bracket open, select this range, close the brackets, enter. So it is going to count how many blank spaces are there, say 3. So this is about count blank. My next is about your counting with wildcard characters. A third formula in mathematical function. That is your fourth formula. That is, I've given you some items over here. I've given you some quantities over here. I've written your star and I've written your pen. Star stands for wildcard characters. So it is going to count only how many pens are there in my list. So for the formula you'll have to use is count if, bracket open, select the items from here. That is from A2 to A10, comma. Condition is this asterisk pen, that is B13. Close the brackets, enter. So it says 6. Now that 6 is coming because see, pen. I've written here pen, no? Pen. Even pencil, see, 1, 2, 3. Gel pen also will come because second word is also pen, no? So that's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's why, see, not necessarily it has to be in the starting, it can be in the end also, pen. So that's how it is counted. That is my COUNTIF with wildcard characters. My next one is COUNTIF S. COUNTIF S is for multiple conditions. I've given a data here which has got transaction type, debit and credit, and the amount. So if you type any transaction type here, for example, I'm just typing here online, and here I'm just typing your credit. So basically, I would like to count how many online and credit is there. So formula you like to use is COUNTIF S because two conditions are coming. So that's why you write COUNTIF S, bracket open, select the transaction type from this list. That is A2 say A13, comma. Condition is this online. I'm searching F3, comma. And what are you checking from here? The second condition is debit credit. That is from B2 say B13, comma. What is your condition of your credit? That is G3. Close the brackets. Enter. So that should tell me that online debit. There's one over here. Online debit. The second. This is also online, but this is credit. But online debit. No, sorry. This is credit I've written. So online credit is, see, one is over here. Credit and online credit. So if I instead of debit, if I type here debit instead of credit, debit. Still I'm getting two only because there are two over here. Online debit one is over here. Online debit one is over here. This is credit. This again credit. So instead of online, if I write your cash, instead of debit, if I type your change it to credit, so it will tell me. So that is the use of this counterfeit. My next one is round formula. In round formula, we have got three formulas here actually. One is called as your round, second is called as your round up, and third is called as round down. That is the value I've given here 10.10, 10.50. If I use the option called as round, first I'll explain to you round. Click on this number, that is B3, comma. Number of digits should be 0, so write 0, close the brackets, enter. So here is telling me 10 because see, this is 0.10. If it is more than 50, this point, then what happens is it is going to add. Now here it is not 0.50, it is not more than 50, no? So that's why you're getting 10 over here. Now this is more than 50 and more, no? So that's why you're getting 11 over here. So basically it is to add, it is adding the number. Similar thing if I use round up, there's an option called as round up also. So if I type here round, that is equal to round up. If I click on this number, B3, comma, number of digits you write 0, close the brackets. Now here what happens is, it is not checking whether it is more than 50 or less than 50. It is going to add. Even though it is 10 over here, 10.10, you will get 11. So it is thus adding the number. Here it checks, round. It checks whether it is 50 or more than 50. If it is less than 50, like how you can see 10.10 is coming here. So it will remove that 0.10, the decimal is removing. So it will come 10 here. And here it is 50 and more than 50 it is, then it will come 11. That's what it is doing here. Round down, one option is there again. Round down. Round down, what it does, again click on this number B3, comma 0, close it, enter. It's going to minus it. So this is going to minus, like see 10.10, it will remove that 0.10 of yours. See here also 0.50 is there, it will come 10. It is minusing it for you. So mostly we use this formula, this round up, round down or round down. In case you have to do something like this, like I've got one more example over here, where I've given you some parties names over here. I've given you some invoice numbers here. I've given you some sales amount, and I would like to calculate 5% on this sales, and the total amount also I want here. So if you normally what we do is if you want to calculate 5%, so we say equal to this value, that is D26 multiply 5%, enter. So that will give you this value. I'm getting this point actually. Basically, I don't want this point to come actually. So I'll show you how you can remove that also. Now the total sales is this 2 you have to add. Sales amount and IGST ka value. So if we say equal to, that is D26 plus E26. Because see, I'm getting that point over here, 0.15. You will get that in points. Even the values will come in points. So that's why if you want to use, that's why you can use that round formula. So that 0.15 doesn't come. As you can see that I'm getting this 0.15 here, 0.15, 75, 75, see 80, 80. That point is coming. So I don't want that point to be appearing over here. So for that what you can do is, we can use a formula in Excel over here called as round. So once you write round, bracket open, click on this value, that is D26, multiply 5%, because I'm saying 5% has to be calculated, comma 0, number of digits, close the brackets, enter. As you can see, now you will not get that 0.50. So that 0.50 is removed. I can double click, that should get for the others. Total sales will be this, both you add up, you will get the value here. So now that 0.15 will not come, that point will not come, because I've used your round formula here, equal to D26 plus I just E26, that is that IGST, enter. So as you can see, the both if you add up, you get this total. Double click, I should get for the answer for the others. So that was about round formula that I was talking about in multiple function. My next function is actually called as your DGATE actually. DGATE is little advanced of VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So basically, first of all, what is DGATE does actually? You have got three options over here. The three options are where, the table range that is called as what, lookup value, and what is your criteria. Now this is my data. Over here, I have to find out the employee ID. So if I type any employee ID over here, for example, I'm just typing here any number here. 18005. So 18005, what is the basic salary of that person? So that should be appeared over here. So formula you'll have to use is the formula just like this. You say equal to and write on the dget. D stands for database. So you write D get bracket open. After bracket open, you have to click over here. That is this entire table. Because we're taking the entire table with the heading A3 till G23. Then give a comma here. What are you checking with? Basic salary. So if you want to check with basic salary, then you have to click on the basic salary. Just like this, equal to dget bracket open. Select the full table along with the heading. So in this case, it will be A3 to G23, comma. I want to check with basic salary. You can click over here, that is I11, or you can click over here also. So the meaning is same. So I will take it from here only. That is this from here, basic salary I11, comma. And what is your condition? Employee ID 18005. So this both you have to select like this. So the heading, with the heading you have to select. If you don't select the heading, it will not come because I'm using your dget formula. Bracket close, enter. So that should give you this value here. See. So now whatever number you type, that is employee ID 18000. If I type here 18011, I should get the number. If you type a number which is not there, suppose I type this number 1789, so you'll get value over here. See, because that number is not there in my list. So you can type any number which is there. So this is the number. So that's why I'm getting the values over here. Or you can use as a data validation also. Keep your cell pointer here on H12, that is over here, employee ID. Click on data option. So once you click on this option of yours called as data, you have to come here, data validation. This is the icon. Here, this icon. Then come here, list, source, select this employee ID. Till 20 numbers I got, so I'll just select this full name. Okay. So now I don't have to type it also. If I just click on the arrow, just click any number, I should get it. So whichever number you click on this list, I should get the basic salary. So similar thing, we want employee name. So whatever name I type here, it should show me the department of that person. Second, we can use it as a data validation also here. Data you come. You can type it also, or you can use your data validation list. Source is asking you, we want employee name here. So just select these names from here, this list from here. That is from C4 till C23. Okay. So now here you can click any names from here. For example, I just selected Williams actually. Now Williams over here, see. And what we want over here is we want department. When I use VLOOKUP formula, it's from left. Okay. So here we are taking it from right actually. So VLOOKUP will not work over here. So that's why Excel has given this option called as dget for you. Advanced formula it is actually. So you write down your dget, bracket open. Then you select the full table like this, full table, comma. You want department, right? So click on department, that is I14, comma. Select your condition, employee name, heading with the condition Williams. Close the bracket, enter. So that should show me. See, Williams is working in finance. If I click on David is working in marketing. So you can check it also here. See, David, yeah. See, David, marketing. So that's what it is showing me over here. Over here again, I want employee ID only. I'm typing employee ID. I want name and I want the travel. You have to use two conditions here. Again, I can use my data validation instead of typing it over there. You can type it also if you want, but it's always better to use a drop-down list actually. This is the employee ID I want. So just set the employee ID over here. Okay. So that should give me the IDs. Just click any ID over here. And again, dget, bracket open. Select the full table with the heading, comma. So basically you want employee name here. So click on this I-17 heading, comma. Condition is over here. This two part. Close it. Enter. So you can see here. See 18005, 18007 is Linda. So Linda is coming here. Travel. I want the name traveling expense over here. Traveling. So again, use dget, bracket open. select this full table, comma. After you give a comma, traveling we want, so click over here. That is J17, comma. And what are we checking with? Employee names, this one, right? That is the heading with the number, bracket close, enter. So now if you change any number from here, any other number you click, 18011, that is John. His travel is, if you check it over here, I've taken this one, John. Yeah. And his traveling expense, they want actually 364. Yeah. Now over here, now instead of using it like this separately, I just want only one formula. If I just select any number here, again I will use as a data validation only over here also. But only once only I'll give the formula instead of not like this. How here we have to get two different separately. You have to type it actually. Source is asking you employee ID is what we are searching. So select the employee ID over here. Okay. So now here what I want, when I click on any number here, automatically all these three options, department, employee name and gross salary, should come together instead of I doing it separately, the formulas. For that what you must use, equal to dget. So write dget here, bracket open, select the full table, comma, department, comma, and the condition is this, employee IDs, and with the condition, bracket close, enter. So as you can see, I'm getting a 18005. Now over here, this G23, A3 till G23. This also you have to lock it. So you press this button of yours called as F4. G23 also you lock it, F4. I20 you don't lock it, H20 you lock it, F4, and H21 this also you lock it. Only this I20 will not lock because this will get changed. No? After department we want employee name here, we want gross salary over here, enter. So now if I drag it for the others, I should just drag it, I should get it. See, one formula only I should get it, like not like this. Here I have to do separately actually. That is here if I change any number here, you can see that name is all changing. Department is changing, employee name is changing, and gross salary also is changing. So that is the use of dget function that I showed you. My next function is called as your rank formula. Rank is to find out the position. Like for example, I've given you some athletes names over here, and I've given you the time. So according to this time, who's first, who's second. I can also use it for sales also. If you have any sales value, for that also you can use this formula. So if I use the formula here called as rank. There's a formula in Excel called as rank, equal to rank, bracket open. Click on the first cell, that is that John ka time is 1:30. So click on B2, that is B2, comma. Select from your starting point is this B2 till down till B7. And then press this button called as F4 because I will be dragging it for the other cell. So this B2 and B7 you have to lock it, not this B2, only this range B2, B7, comma. Is asking me, well, how do you want? You want ascending or descending? If I write 0, it will come descending. I want ascending order, so I'll write 1 here. That is in order I want it. Who's first, who's second, like that. So that's I'm writing 1. Close the bracket, enter. So that should tell me, see, according to that time, John, his time is 1:30. That means his fourth position. Double click for the others. So first position is 1.2, second is 1.3, third is this guy. Then after that, fourth is this, and then fifth is this, and sixth is this. You can also use it for sales, like which sale is the highest first, which sale is second, which sale is third. For that case, we can use this formula we are called as rank formula. After that, we have an option called as power. Power is used for raised. In other words, it is also called as raised actually. So like I have a number here, 3 is given in 2. If I want to multiply 3, it should multiply 2 times. So we can use this formula we are called as power. Bracket open, click on this number 3, that is A2, comma, and the number 2, that is B2, close the brackets, enter. So it should give me 9. That is multiplying 3 into 3 into like that. 3 it is multiplying 2 times. So getting 9 over here. Double click for the others. 3 it is multiplying 4 times. So getting like this. Okay. So 81 will come. 5 is multiplying 2 times. So that's why 25 coming. 5 is multiplying 4 times. That's why like this. 3 into 3 into 3 like that. Okay. So This I've just given an example. It's called as raised. It's in other words. That is the use of power. One more option is there in mathematical function that I'm showing you, or statistical function called as ABS. I've given you some negative numbers here. All these are my negative numbers. I would like to have it in positive. So you can use this formula in Excel called as ABS. ABS full form is absolute. Bracket open, click on this number. That is A1, close the brackets. It will come in positive number like this, 843. You can double click. I should get the answer for the others also. But what happens is if I select this part, like suppose I select this main data, delete. So this also will go actually. So if you want this thing to be appeared over here, it should be stored, and this when you delete, this should be remain. For that, what you must do is select this values. That is this your formula, no? See formula. Control C, copy. Can come over here. There's an option called as home main. Paste. Paste special. In paste special, there's an option called as values. You click. You have to convert into values actually. Okay. Now this is now converted to values. Now if I delete this also, this main data, and this will remain. So that is what I've done over here. Okay, at the moment I'm just saying Control Z. So this was about mathematical functions I taught you. My next function is actually called as your text function. Your text function is also called as a character function. We have a data which has got text over here. Some text is given. Number of characters also are given over here. So you can use a formula called as left. This formula that I'm going to show you is called as left function. I would like to have only, if I say left, and your sentence that is A2, comma 1, number of characters, B2. So it is going to show me only from left only one character. That is that A, alphabet A from left. Here I've written 2. So when I double click, so 2 words from left, this will come show you 3 words from left, this will show you 6 words from left, this will show you 4 words from left. So like that it shows you actually. So this is very useful in case you don't want the full sentence, only a part of the sentence you wanted. That time we use this formula. My next one is again this get data. Again left only I'm talking about. Like for your like suppose you have an Aadhaar card, or if you have any code, and I don't want the entire code to be displayed. I just want a part of that code to be displayed. For example, this is like a TXT number, and I'm saying that I just want only 4 characters from your left. So I can use this formula here called as left. Click on your sentence, that is that B33, that's number, comma. If I say I want 4 characters from your left, 4 everything, or if you want 3 or how much you want from the left, you can specify over here. Enter. Because I've written 4, I'm getting 4 words from left, 1990, 197 and 1975. If you change it, instead of 4, if I write 3, so it will show me only 3 words from your left. So that is what it is doing over here, this left function. So similar thing we have right also, like how we had left. So like that we have got left function also. I've given you some sentence here. Again number of characters. You can write down the formula here, right? Click on your sentence, that is A2, comma, how many characters you are saying? 1, that's B2, close it, enter. So I will get it from my right now. See, right is S. We double click. So here it will show me right said 2 words I wanted. So ES is coming here. Here I am getting NES. Now here I am getting 6 words from your right. And here I have written 4 from your right. Now this space is also counted as even space is taken. So that's why if you see your left function also over here, I've written here 4. But ABC, it is taking that space. That's why I'm not getting that 1 over here. It is counting that space also. So that's why this statement, it also, the space is also taken as a character in Excel. Okay. Now the same thing I can use over here also. Like I gives a number here, TXT number. I want it from the right. So I'll just write down here equal to right. Bracket open. Click on the sentence. That is that B33 number, comma. How many numbers you want? If I say 4 words, 4 characters from your right, enter. As you can see, it's showing you 0 to 002. Bracket, we can double click. So it will show you. Or if you change this instead of 4, if you make it 3, close it, enter. So it will give me 3 words, 3 numbers from your right side. So this was left, this was right. Then we have a formula in Excel in about text function. It's also called as character function. That is called as your len. Len stands for length actually. It is to count how many sentence. Equal to len if I use, click on the sentence text A2, close it, enter. You'll get 10 over here. Double click to drag it for the others. Like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It counts in the space. So this is counting how many alphabets. That is called as len. My next statement is called as your lowercase. I've written everything in capital letters. I would like to have it in lower small letters. I'll just write equal to lower, bracket open, click on your sentence, A2, close it, enter. So you can see that it get in a small letters, double click. Again, the problem is that if you delete this thing, then this also will go. So that's why you have to convert this formula into a values. So like this range, Control C you press, click on your home tab, come here, paste special and values and say OK. So now this is converted into our values now. So now if you want, you can delete this part. So it will remain okay. So at the moment I just press Ctrl Z to get it back to normal. So that is about lower. So similar thing we have uppercase. I've written everything in small letters. I would like to have it in uppercase. You can write here equal to upper, bracket open, click on your sentence, A2, close the brackets, enter. So as you can see that you're getting your full capital letters. This is about upper. Next is proper. Proper means first in each word I want in capital letters. For that you can use the word proper case. That is A and J in capital. So just click on this alphabet A2, close it. So you can see that A and J is coming capital, rest will come in small. Double click, you get the others. So that is about proper. Then next one is called as your mid. Mid is actually middle. So I don't want the entire sentence. I've just entered some sentence here, text A, B, C, D, F, like that. And I've written here starting position is 1 and how many characters is 3. So if I use this formula, we are called as mid. Select the sentence, text, comma, number of starting position is B2, comma, how many characters, that is C2, close it, enter. So that will give you this ABC, double click, so I should get for the others also. So this is how I can use this formula actually of yours, called as mid. As you can see that I'm getting ABC over here because I've written a 1 and 3. So ABC, 1 and 3. You have written 2 and 3, no? So that's what is counting from your second word, that is BCD. And over here you are getting 5 and 2. That's why I'm getting ED over here. ED. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 5 is an E and then D. 2. That's why D, ED. So that is how you can use your mid formula. And next one is called as your repeat. It is also called as replicate. Replicate is nothing to repeat. For example, I have a data here where I've given some signs here. Dash is there, equal to is there. I've written 10 here, 100 is there. So if I type here repeat, the full form of repeat is replicate. Tab. Click on this dash. You can write any signs over here, comma, and this 10 I'm writing, clicking. That is B2, bracket close, enter. So it will tell me 10 times that dash will get. Repeat, double click, I should get for the others. You can change it also. Instead of this dash, if you make it dollar, you type here, you should get dollar. And then that equal to is there, but I just enter it over here. So get that sign. So mostly you can say that this is very useful in when you're making a report and you're typing some name of the company here. For example, I'm just typing my company name over here. That is Sushil and Company Private Limited. Enter. And below that, I would like to have some design. So for that, you can use this formula equal to repeat, bracket open, double quotes, give any sign. I'm just giving this sign hash, comma, how many times you want it. I've written 50, close it, enter. So you will get 50 times, you will get that sign. See? So that is what I've used this formula. Equal to repeat, bracket open, double quotes, you type any sign from your keyboard, comma, close the double quotes, comma, and how many times you want it. I've written 50, so that's why you're getting that 50 times you're getting this hash. It's like a design. Okay. Then same thing I can use my repeat for something like this also. It works like your graph also. For example, I've given some quantity over here and I would like to have this sign 22 times it should come. This sign is actually called as pipe sign. So you can use this formula of yours called as repeat, bracket open, double quotes. That sign will get it over here. It is just below that backspace. This sign. This sign is called as pipe sign. Close the double quotes, comma, and click on this 22. That is A20, bracket close, enter. So as you can see that this line you will get 22 times. So I'll make it a little bigger. So 22 times. Now if you double click, see. So that is what it is doing over here. So 22 times you'll get this line. See, this is 53 times, 51 times, 63 times. It's just like a graph. It works like a graph only. Similar thing, I have one more example here, where I've given you the same data here, which I have showed you over here also. But here I would like to have an alphabet over here. For example, I'm just typing here equal to repeat, double quotes, and the alphabet you're typing now should be in small letters. Like I've written here G and that also in small letters. I'll explain to you why I'm giving small letters, comma. And this 22 is, I know you click that 22. Close the brackets, enter. So you get everywhere that G will come. Just double click here to drag it. Now what you must do, select this range and come over here, home option, home tab. Click over here, your font, and come type your Webdings, W-E-B. And just click on this arrow sign of the font and come down here like this. There's an option called as Webdings here. Here it is. See. So we get a sign like this. See, here the graph is coming like this. The repeat formula is coming like this. If I type this sign, you get this sign here. So when I'm typing this alphabet, I'm getting this. So that's why I told you to type in small letters. So now in case I type something else, instead of G, if I type here H, you get a different design here. Control Z. So that's why this should be in small letters. If I write in capital letters G, I'll get some sign like this. See? If you double click, you can see it also. See? Okay. So that's why you should type G only. So if you want a little darker, this dark bar, it's like a dark bar actually. So that's why it should come in like that. So that was about repeat formula. I explained to you. My next formula is called as your trim. Trim is actually nothing but to remove your extra spaces. For example, now this is my data where I have given you some information. I've given some extra space here. See, there's an extra space. I would like to remove that extra space. Only one space you should keep actually. So I can use this formula of yours called as trim. So when I use this option called as trim, equal to trim, bracket open, click on the text, A2, close it, enter. See, only one word will be kept, the rest will be left, remain. Double click, it will show you. So similar thing, I can also use proper and trim. Proper means I want the first word, each word capital letters, and I want to remove that space also. So you can use this option called as proper, bracket open, trim, bracket open. Click on your sentence, that is A2, close the brackets, one more time close because I have opened it over here, enter. See, B-A-T-I-T-L in capital, rest is small. Double click, I can drag it, so it should get for the others. So that is the use of this trim option. Similar thing, I have one more example down below. Here, I've asked you to first I'll show you about len actually. I've given some sentence over here. I'll be using here len and trim actually, but first I'll explain to len actually first. Len I already explained to you here. Len is to count the sentence. If I click over here, A20, close the brackets, enter. It's showing me 20, but this is not 20. If we double click here, see, I've given some extra space here. It is counting that extra space. That's why you're getting 20 over here. So that's why you must use this formula of yours called as len, and then you use trim. Bracket open, click on your sentence, A20, close the bracket, and one more time bracket because I've opened it over here. It has to be closed. Enter. So now it has removed that extra space. It is only counting that how many characters are there. Double click for the others, you'll get it. So that is the use of your trim option. My next option is actually about your Roman. All this is coming in your text function, or it's also called as a character function. Roman is nothing but I've written some numbers here, 1 to 10. You can use this option. Roman is used for like bullets, you can say. Like on Word when you want to type some sentence and you want to write in points, so that time we can use this option. Roman. Click on this number A1, close it. A1 is nothing but is number 1. Enter. So I should get I over here. See. Double click. See, 2 is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay. If you type, you can type any other number. 45 if I type here. See, 45. If I type here 50, 50 ka, what is 50 ka? If I type here 100, 100. So if I type here 200, sorry. So like that, it gives you. Okay. So this is how you can use this option called as row. Then my next option is actually about your substitute formula. Substitute is nothing but, again, substitute is nothing but to replace. I've given you some sentence over here. Original text is here. All text is here. So basically, I would like to remove this word, that is CD. As you can see, I've got a sentence here which has got this word CD over here. Yeah, see, CD. I would like to remove this word CD and put the hello. For that, we have Excel has given a formula called substitute, bracket open. Click on the original text, that is B4, comma. All text is your C4, that is, I would like to remove that word CD, comma. Instead of CD, what do you want? Hello, that is D4, close the brackets, enter. See. So after A, B, that CD is removed and hello is come there. If I drag it, I should get for the others. So that was about this. Similar thing, my next, again, substitute I am talking about. I would like to remove this space. After 980, there's a space here. ABC also space. I would like to remove the space. Again, this formula is very useful that time. Substitute. Click on the sentence, that is B20, comma. So basically, I would like to remove the space. So you give a double quotes and again space and double quotes and comma, and then your double quotes without space, because I'm removing out that space. No, this is with space and this is without space. Enter. It will come together without space. Double click. I should get. So this is very useful. Something like this. If anybody gives your data and they tell you that middle ka, I would like to remove the spacing. So you can use this formula of yours called as substitute. My next formula is actually called as your left and right. So basically what I want is after this 980, after 0 I want a space. So for that we can use this formula, left formula, which I already explained. B30, that is your number, comma 3. 3 stands for 980. Okay, close the brackets and then give a AND over here, because AND is for you continuing the statement, and then I want space, no, double quotes. After double quotes there is a space and then again double quotes, then you write again and then remaining sentence, remaining numbers, right? Again click on that B30, comma 6, bracket close. Now 3, because see 980, there should be a space, then the remaining numbers from your right, no, that is from 0, this is 0, no, 1 2 3 4 5 6. That's why after 980 you get a space here. So you can see 980 space ABC 980. Okay, then I would like to remove this dashes from the middle here. This number is there, no, 457, there's a dash. I don't want anything over there. So you can use again this formula substitute. Click on this number B38, comma, double quotes may give this dash, comma, and without, I don't want anything, double quotes. Close the brackets, enter. So you should get that dash will be removed, nothing will be remaining. So this was about, and then one more here. I've given a point over here. I would like to remove that point from there. Again, you can use this formula of yours, substitute. Click on this number, B51, comma. So basically, I have to remove that dot, no? Double quotes may give this dot here, comma. And instead of dot, what do you want? Double quotes, give a dash. So if I want a dash, close it, enter. See, 452 dash. Instead of dot, you're getting dash now actually. Then one more thing, which is very important option, which I want to show you actually in this. If you type any number in Excel, because see, there's a limitation in Excel. You cannot type, for example, if I type any number, for example, if it is more than 15 digits, if any number you type, and if any asks you that I would like to type a number is there, and the number is more than 15 digits. For example, if I just type here, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Enter. See, it doesn't accept actually. Excel doesn't accept. There's a limitation in Excel. Okay. So it accepts only up to, if I remove this, so you can see that I've entered 15 numbers. It is not allowing me to enter that 15. See, it gets some sign like this. It's an error actually. Excel made accepts only up to 11. See. So if you type one more number here, 12, sorry, not 11, sorry, 12. 13 if I enter, it will not accept. Or you can do this way also. This is because see, if you want more than that number, then what should I do? For that, what you must do is you keep a self pointer here. Use a single code that is just next to your enter key. Single code you press, and then you type the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Enter. You get a green sign here. It is not a, it is a text now because you cannot add addition. You cannot do. Okay. Or you can do this way also. Keep a self pointer here. Right click by mouse. Click on your format cells. Click on this option called as text and say OK. So now if you type any number, you can type more than 15 digits here. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have entered 20 digits now. See. But you will not be able to add it. Do the addition. Sum if I use addition. Enter. So basically, I just want to type because that number is more than, because it is used for like Aadhaar card or some code number which is having more than 15 digits. So then you can type doing like this. No? So that's why one way is you can use a single code and type your number, or you can click away where you'll be typing it. You can right click, come here, format cells, click on text, and then you can say OK. And then you can type the number. Okay. So that is about your substitute option. And one more thing is coming in your this option in your text function, or it is also called as a character function, that is called as a concatenate function. Concatenate is basically to join the sentence. For example, I have entered some text over here in different cells. This is my text. So if I want to join it, I can use this formula of yours called as concatenate. That is this concatenate, bracket open, click over here the sentence A1, comma, next statement is this B1, comma, next is this C, comma, and next is D1. Bracket close, enter. So all these different cells which I have entered is come in one cell. But if you want it with space, now this is coming without space. If you want it with space, you can use this option of yours called as concatenate function. Bracket open, click on this A1 first, comma, because I want a space, double quotes like this. After double quotes, there is a space and again double quotes. Then give a comma here, select the next one, B1, comma, and again double quotes, space and then double quotes. Then again give a comma. Next statement is C1, comma, again double quotes with space, comma, and the last one is D1. Close the brackets, enter. So this will give you with space. This is without space and this is with space. Instead of using concatenate function, I can also use the AND formula, AND statement. You can just use equal to, ampersand sign it is called. Click on this A1 first and click on the next one, B1 and next one is C and next one is this. Enter. The first one and this statement both are same. Only thing is here I have used concatenate function, here I am using the AND statement. And here if you want it with space, then again you can use again equal to this A1 and you use. After that and give a space, double quotes, like this, double quote space. Then again you write AND over here. Next statement is B1. So write B1 over here and again double quotes, then space, then again write your AND C1. After C1 you give again that AND will come, again double quotes with space, and then AND again and write on a D1. That's it. Enter. So as you can see that, see, there's a space here, there's a space here, this is no space, this is also no space. If you want to do something like this, we can do join. It's called as joining the sentence. For that you have to use this formula which is called as concatenate function. Then my next one is this. Again, I've entered some names here. Last name and first name is there. Again, I can use this formula which is called as concatenate function. So let's use this concatenate. Click over here, first name, that is A29, comma, and the next last name is this B29. Close it, enter. Again, there's no space here, but if you want it with space, again you can use this formula concatenate. Let's use it down here. Click over here, name, that is A30, comma, double quotes, space, and then double quotes again, comma. Click on this Kevin, bracket close, and enter. So that should give you this names here. See, this is with space and this is without space. Then here I want to have, I'm giving you last name here, first name is there, and date of joining also there. So all three I want to combine it together. Again, I will use this statement over here, equal to, A47. Then you give a and over here, double quotes because I want a space here. Then again you write here and. Then the next name is this B47 name, and then give an and over here. After and you give a double quotes space and write down your join on because I want the date of joining also, no? Space again double quotes and sign text. Excel has given a formula called as text. Text is because I want date of joining also, no? Date of joining is C47, comma. Double quotes may write here. DD stands for date, space. MM is month. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space. And then YY is year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the double quotes, close the brackets. Enter. See, Neville Richard joined on 4th December 2013. You can double click. I should get it. Instead of, you can change this format also. Instead of DD, the 2 times are written here. That you can put first month, day, year, or you want first year, that you can change. But here at the moment I'm just putting 3 times DD, enter. See, you're getting your WD, here you're not getting. That is because here I've written 2 times D, here I've written 3 times. Okay. So if I type here 4 times D if I press, then what happens? See, Wednesday, full thing. So like that you can change this format, this entire thing you can change if you want it. At the moment I'm just putting 2 times D only. Same thing with month also. Where I write 2 times MM, you will get only, yes, yeah. 6 1 you're getting, yes. See. If I type here 3 times M if I type, then again which is joined on 6th, like that you're getting, right? Yeah. See, 3 times, 6 Jan, sorry, yeah. 4 times, you will get full January, like that, okay? Then next one is this. Again, this is also about concurrent function like I'm talking about, this is not, this is actually to convert into uppercase, yeah. I will enter some first name and last name over here, which I already explained in the earlier example also, proper case. Just write down here equal to proper, click on this name, Thomas, and give a space, again double quotes, because I want a space here, and the last name, that is B56. Close the brackets, enter. As you can see, the T and S will come in capital. So similar thing, you can, instead of proper, I can use lower also. So just double click here, I should get for the others. And here I've given some number here, 9833132584. After 983, I want a dash actually. So you can use a formula of yours called as text. Formula called as text for that, numbers. A65, comma, double quotes. Give 3 times question mark. This is actually called as a wildcard characters, question mark. Give a dash after the 3 question mark. Again give 3 question mark. 1, 2, 3. And again give a dash. And then remaining numbers are 4 numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the double quotes, close the brackets. Enter. So that will give you like this. 983, there will be a dash here. 313 dash and then 2584. Normally you should use it for numbers. If you want to write contact number, after that 3 numbers you want to give a dash or any other sign. For that you can use this option. Then this one option over here, I've given some mobile number and telephone number here. So here what I want is when I type any number, for example, every time I have to type this +91. So I have to type +91 space and then the number. That is the mobile number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because mobile number meant 10 digits is there. So 10 digits I'll have to type it. So every time I'll have to type it like this. Okay. So instead of I typing that +91, it should automatically come. That 91 should come automatically. Same thing over here also. Telephone number. Telephone number is the range is 8 digits. +91 should come and 02 also should come. So select this range first. This is where I'll be typing the range. Right click. Format cells you come. Click on custom. Once you click on custom, you click on your general. Remove this part, general, backspace. And type here like this. +91. And then 10 times zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because mobile number mein 10 digits are there. Okay. So now if I type any number here, for example, I'm just typing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enter. See, +91 will come. And the numbers which is coming in. Any number you type, for example, 3. It has to be 10 digits, but no? +91 So you get the automatically comes here. So similar thing I can, this entire range will come directly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6. So any number you type, automatically that plus 91 will come automatically with the mobile number. So similar thing I want here also. Select this range. Again you right click, format cells you come, click on custom, and this is for landline number. So it has to be 8 digits over here. So write your plus 91 022 is the country code, and shift and hash 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because landline mein 8 numbers are there. Okay. If you type any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enter. So plus 91022 also will come. Any number you type, it should be 8 digits, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this. Okay. If you don't want it, select the full range again. Right click, format cells you come, click on general. Okay. Then you can delete from the keyboard. You can delete. So that is about concatenate function, and this was about the text function, or it is also called as your character function. I have one more function over here in your function that I'm talking about. That is your date and time. Now in date and time function, the first thing that I'm going to show you is, suppose I want today's date here. So you write here like this, equal to today, bracket open, bracket close, enter. As you can see, it's showing me today's date, but today's date today is what, 7th. So it's showing me 7th. Second is your February 2026. If you want both date and time, then you write equal to now, bracket open, bracket close, enter. If you get like this, you can just double click because the size is small. See, you're getting date also, you're getting time also. And if you want only the time, you can press Ctrl, Shift and colon from your keyboard. So when you press Ctrl, Shift and colon from your keyboard, you get this 7:44 p.m. at the moment. My current time is 7:44 p.m. And if you want some other date, I don't want today's date. Today's date, if you want, you can say equal to today. You have to type it like this, equal to date, bracket open. First is the year. For example, I'm just typing 2020, some year I'm typing, comma. 5 is a month, comma, and date is 21st. Bracket close, enter. So that should give me this date of yours. Okay. So you're getting this date over here. But sometimes what happens, we type it directly like this, 21 slash, here I'm typing directly, 21 slash 5 slash 2020. Now, this, if you type it like this is taking as a, not as a formula, this is as a text. This is a formula. If you're doing some calculation, then you have to type it like this. This is a format which Excel has given. First the year will come, then month will come, and date. You can say that if you're saying that in this particular date, your company has done a sale of 1,500. I'm not doing any calculation here. So you can type it directly like this. So that is the difference between this and this formula. Next one is year. This is right down here equal to year, bracket open. Click on any of the date that I've applied over here. I'm just clicking on my D4, bracket close. So it will show me that what is the year, current year. Now currently we are in 2026. So it's showing me 2026. If I select this part, this one, this is D7, no? I will get to 2020 over here because I'm selecting this top one I've selected over here. So that's why I'm getting 2026. Next is weekday. So type here equal to weekday, bracket open. Click on today's date. That is D4, close it, enter. Now today is Saturday, no? So it's showing 7. Sunday is actually 1, Monday is 2, Tuesday is 3, like that. So the day you open this file, like suppose I open this file tomorrow, so this will get changed. No? Tomorrow date will show me 8 over here. So everywhere wherever date is 8, now this 7 will come here 1 because tomorrow is Sunday. So it will show you, that will get changed automatically. The day you open this file, this file name is this case study 6.1. So the day I open this file, that date will be shown over here. So that everything will get changed. Just like that, because I'm using a formula over here. I'm not typing it. This I typed it directly. No? This will remain as it is, but the remaining part will get changed. Whatever is the current, that will be shown over here. That's what it's showing over here. Next is month. So write down here equal to month. Bracket open. Click on this date. That is that D4. Close it. Enter. Say 2. Because today is month is what? February. No? So it's showing it 2 over here. Next is time. If you want to say that I want to call that candidate on 10:30 in the morning. So I'll consider equal to 10. First is hours, then your minutes comes, and then your seconds. Close the brackets, enter, see AM. But if you want to call him at 12:30, 3:30 in the afternoon. After 12 o'clock is taken as PM. So you write equal to time, bracket open. For example, I want to call him at 3:30. So it will be 13 is 1 o'clock, 14 is 2, that is 15. So write 15, 30, 0. So I want to call him at 3:30. So if you're making any time schedule, you can use this time formula. You can use it if you want. Next is day. Write equal to day, bracket open. Click on this date, close the brackets, enter. So I should get 7 here because today is 7. No? So 7 is coming. So again, the day you open this file, all this will get changed. On what is the current date, according to that it will show me over here. Next is hour. I just want the hour from your time option. Hour, you write bracket open. You have to click over here. This time is there, no? Not any of this it will not work because this is not hour, no? This is my hour. That time format. B12. Close the brackets. Enter. So it will tell me what is the hour over here. Next is minute. You should tell me what is the minute in that list. So you write equal to minute. Click on that D12. Close it. Enter. So you are about 10:30. Seconds will not come because here if you see, I have written 0 here as my second. So if I write here second, bracket open, click on my time, that is D12, close it, enter, you'll get 0 over here. Then I have got one more formula in Excel, that is this about date and time that I'm talking about. It is called as your days 360. Now what is the days 360 does actually? I've given you the start date and end date. This is used for library killing, or you can say even for if you're taking a loan on this date, you're supposed to return the loan on this date. Like a year I have taken it for library killing. This is you have taken the book on 20th March 2019 and you have returned the book on 21st April 2019. So how many days you have kept the book? So in Excel has given a formula called as days 360. Bracket open, click on your start date A21, end date B21, close the brackets, enter. So that should give you 31 days. From this date till this date, it is 31. It is taking the entire week, Monday to Sunday. Okay. Now the same thing, if I've got one more formula over here, called as work day and net work days also. First I'll explain to you about work day. Work day is like, suppose I've given you a project. Like suppose today is 1st May 2020. Production date is 37 days. Okay, I'll just change that way, same date. Again, it's 37 days. Now, suppose today's date is 1st May 2020, and I've told you that within 37 days you're supposed to complete the project. And in that there are some bank holidays. This is some bank holidays. 1st January, 26th January, 1st 10th April, 15th August. This is 2020 ka date event. So that's why I've written it 2020 ka. Okay. So I would like to find out when will be this project be completed. So Excel has given a formula called as work day. Bracket open. Click on your start date, the day you're starting the project, B27, They're saying that within 37 days you're supposed to finish the project. So click on that. That is B28, and there are certain bank holidays. This is my bank holidays. That is from B28 to B31. Close the brackets. Enter. So this is telling me June 23rd, 2020. Now this formula is not taking your Saturday, Sundays, only Monday to Friday, and it is not counting this bank holidays. So this is the difference between this days 360 and work days. Days 360, it is taking Monday to Sunday. Even Saturday, Sundays, everything is counted. Here it is not counting your Saturday, Sundays. It is only counting Monday to Friday, and your bank holidays also it is not counting. Okay. Now here there's one more formula I've given over here. This is my last example in about date and time function. This is called as net work days. Over here again I've given a start date and end date. There is no bank holiday over here. So if I type your net work days, bracket open, click on your start date I14, end date is this J14, close it, enter. It's telling me 5 days. From this date till here it is 5 days. Again it is taking from Monday to Friday. It is not counting your Saturday, Sundays, and there is no bank holidays over here. So that is the difference between net work days and days 360. If you find this tutorial helpful, give a like and subscribe to my channel Quick Excel Tally with Sushil. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.